All right, today's scripture reading is from Isaiah chapter 6, verses 1 through 12. I'll be reading out of the Orthodox Study Bible. In the year, in the year King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne high and lifted up. The house was full of his glory. Around him stood seraphim. Each one had 6 wings. With two he covered his face, with two he covered his feet, and with two he flew. And one cried to another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. The lintel was lifted up by the voice of those who cried out, and the house was filled with smoke. So I said, Woe is me, because I am pierced to the heart. For being a man and having unclean lips, I dwell in the midst of a people with unclean lips. For I saw the King and the Lord of hosts with my eyes. Then one of the seraphim was sent to me. He had a live coal in his hand, which he took with tongs from the altar. He touched my mouth and said, Behold, this has touched your lips. Your lawlessness is taken away, and your sin is cleansed. I also heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send, and who will go to this people? Then I said, Behold, here I am, send me. So he said, Go and tell this people, You shall hear indeed, but not understand, and you shall see indeed, but not perceive. For the heart of this people has become insensitive, and their ears hear with difficulty. They have closed their eyes, lest they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and return, and I should heal them. Then I said, Lord, how long? So he answered, Until the cities are laid waste and without inhabitant, and the houses are without people, and the land shall be left desolate. After this, God will remove the people far away, and those left in the land shall multiply. Some explanation here. In verse 1, the year King Uzziah died, certain biblical scholars date this event at 734 BC. The fathers teach that the sins of the king caused prophecy to cease for a time. Verses 1 through 6, Isaiah's vision has strongly influenced the development of Orthodox Christian worship. For the church, like heaven, has an altar, a throne, smoke from the incense, and believers singing, Holy, 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 the thrice holy hymn. Verses 6 and 7, a live coal touching the mouth. Isaiah experiences a symbol of the Eucharist, which is taken from the altar to be served to the faithful. In fact, after an Orthodox priest receives communion, he quietly quotes the seraphim's proclamation in verse 7. In verses 9 through 12, people sin by choice, not by nature, volitionally stopping their ears and closing their eyes.